Come unbox with me. Let me show you what I got in this package to be. Oh, yeah, yeah. I'm so excited. Well, on this model musical motivational mental health Monday. Yay! So, I'ma just wait for you. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. So, I know you guys been watching and stuff. I know Queen really haven't been live lately. I know. So, I just wanted to say, I love you guys. And I got some major updates. I'm so excited. So lately, a queen has been doing a lot of, ooh, thank you. Hey, have been doing a lot of behind the scenes work, a lot getting some things in order. So, just wanted to share this with you guys. Oh my gosh, I miss you so very much, guys. I know it's been just a sweet bit, little long time. However, listen, a queen been doing some things. Peace and love. Hey, peace and blessings. Of course. Okay, well, welcome. Come on in. So, hey, look at my family. Come on in. You ain't ready. Hey, boo, I knew you was on here. Hey. You said, how long do you expect for me to go without seeing you? Good to see you, Queen. Hey, peace and blessings. Bring that ass in the place to be. Yeah. Woo! So, oh my gosh, look at the love. Hey. Ooh. Back at you go. Did I say it right? Back you go. Back you go. Yeah. Welcome. Back you go. All right, Anna Marie. Anna Marie, is that the person in the place to be? Yeah. Well, I just wanted to come on here on Ethan in the house. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Listen, it's the love for me. It's the love that I am giving back to you all. Peace and blessings. Come on in. Oh my gosh. LYN in the house. Yeah. All right, Anna. All right, Anna Marie. All right, well, Anne Marie. Thank you so much. You are beautiful as well. Thank you, beautiful people. I'm so glad to turn your gray skies into sunny ones, baby. Oh my gosh. Like, I love you guys so much. I miss you so much. Listen, it's been so much going on. It's been a long time. But I wanted you guys to, and of course, you know, I always do my unboxing with you all. And now I'm doing a unbagging with you. All right. So it's one of the things that I have been doing. So I'm not sure if you guys have been looking at any of the previous videos, the shorts and the really long ones, okay? Do not skip those long videos because I take a long time to get them things right, just in enough time for you guys to see. All right? And so one of the things that I have been doing is, well, I have been in the poetry scene yet again. I have been in the modeling scene yet again. And getting some commercial things together, you know, and going on some auditions. I have a few callbacks. I have gotten a few callbacks. I have went on a few auditions from the callbacks. So I've just been, you know, really getting my um you know, some of me together, you know, and just sharing like some of the work that I've done, some of the print work that I have done. I've been featured in a few magazines. This is one of them. Today's ebonywomen.com. All right, and this was really dope too, by the way. And I've been publishing Voyage ATL magazine. So I've been doing a few things, and one of the things is this company. All right, this is Cocoa Berry. All right, and oh my gosh, like I'm so excited. So I'm doing the unbagging, okay? And of course I couldn't let you, you know, I couldn't. Okay, I couldn't. Okay. All right. I know that's right. You better listen. My family in here, they don't be playing, okay? My loved ones in here, they be telling. Okay. Ooh, I'm excited. Ah, I'm so excited. Wait, okay. I gotta calm down. Okay. All right. So, wait a minute. Oh, these are beautiful. Ooh, look at the color too. So this is a crop top, all right, from Cocoa Burry, Burry. All right, so this is one of the brands that I will be modeling their brands. Oh my God, I'm so excited. Wait, okay. And this is a crop top. This is a crop top. After me losing my weight, listen, I absolutely fell in love with crop tops. All right. Yes, tag Cocoa Burry and COCOBURRY. Shout out to you. Thank you so very much. So let's make sure we got everything. So we got a Cocoa Berry joggers. All right. And let's see. So that is the ivory color with the jogger pants. Oh my gosh. These look so freaking comfortable. Uh, Thank you, Cocoa Berry. I'm excited. Uh, and then, okay. Thank you. And then we got the ivory. The kids helped me picked it out. So this is another one, another crop top. So I will be sharing the light and the photography moments with Cocoa Berry's brand. And these are their joggers. Yes, like this is such a beautiful color. And I'm scared, let me tell y'all, about white and ivory. I don't know about you guys, how you feel, you know, about white color clothing or like a really light color like light pink. I know me, no matter how dainty I am very still aggressive, okay? And I still got my she wolf in me. Okay, so me and white and ivory don't always get along. Okay, I don't even want air touching me when I am wearing white. I don't care where I'm at, what's going on. I will have a bag to sit on, whatever. Like I am so precautious when it comes to, or cautious when it comes to white and ivory. So I'm not sure how you guys are. I know, boo. Like that's why I'm like, May in the house, May. Welcome. Listen, you ain't ready. Part two. Listen, when I tell you, that's what made me pick the joggers because I had like one set of joggers, especially when I was losing my weight. I had one set of joggers, and it was the most comfortable pair of pants I have ever. And then when they got pockets, you going for a run. You know, you can put your daggone ID in your pocket or whatever it may be, okay? Your keys or something like that. So I absolutely love anything with a pocket. You said you love white, but it's hard to keep it clean. It really is. It's very hard to keep it clean. Like I said again, I just be like, I don't even want white. Like, I don't even want the air to touch me. I'm like, no. I remember the first time, honestly, and if you're new just coming on, and if you are placing something in the comments, trust me, I do go back and I do see them. I make sure everyone gets seen here, okay? Even, we all know, okay, even the trolls, okay, we got a section for them, okay, hand claps. All right, and so when it comes to white, one of the first times I wore white, I went to this Jamaican club. My cousins and I went to this Jamaican club, and I'm like, don't touch me, don't dance on me, don't you do it. So I'm very finicky when it comes to white clothing and ivory. May, you said you love my glasses. Thank you, boo. I appreciate you. Oh my gosh, I can't wait. I so can't wait. So I just really wanted, like, I had an audition tonight. So I just really wanted to just make sure that I was able to at least give you guys some great content, some great energy. Listen, I had to nap for a second, okay, because that was a lot of energy going into that. I had to say a script. And listen, y'all know, okay, Queen overcoming is dyslexia. Yay! Even in the first audition, she was like that. I have a list. I hope I said it right, but y'all got what I'm saying. So when they critique you, like, you're putting yourself on view. So when they critique you, you know, those are things either you are willing to work on or not. But I know for me and mine's, corrective criticism is always a great thing. And like I always shared, I grew up with a pastor father, so I had to honestly learn corrective criticism. And I mean, honestly, it has helped tremendously in my life. So I wanted to thank you guys for being here. Oh my gosh, I miss you guys so much. But I really had to just give, I could not do this unbagging, okay, without you guys, because you guys deserve it. And I miss you so much. I'm like, I had to stop for a second. I had to get myself together. It took me a little quick nap, okay? And now I'm just knowing, like, all right, let me just make sure you guys have the goodies, okay? It's the yummies. So I just wanted to share this. This is a brand, Cocoa Berry. And wow, this is freaking amazing. So I will be doing a whole lot of shoots and photos with these outfits on. And so I'm so thankful for them. I'm so excited. So I just wanted to give you, you know, I had to give y'all the choose, okay? I had to give y'all, people want the tea. Listen, the tea gets weak after a while. I had to give y'all the juice, okay? I had to give you the potence. So this is beautiful. I can't wait to see what this looks like. I'm so excited. Yo, as soon as I got in the house, I jumped so freaking high. I was like, my packages are here. So, but this one though, honestly, out of both of them, I really love this color. This is the dusty green. Yeah, this is the Cocoa Berry Joggers Dusty Green. And it's a JDUGS. All right. And oh my gosh, like, it just, yeah, I'm excited. Yeah. You know, since I've been fighting Miss Big V, okay, if y'all have not known, I finally had got released from going through vascular, make sure I'm saying it right. vestibular, there we go, vestibular therapy. So I was able to release on great, like when I tell you I have not been feeling dizzy, I have been really back in my space of being able to run, being able to walk blocks, being able to stand up straight without feeling tipsy and falling over, even being able to maneuver back and forth. That was really tremendous for me, especially when you walk in and you out amongst the people in the world. You got to always see what's in front of you, beside you, and back of you. And it was crazy because the way I had to turn around, I had to stop. You know how you just swivel? I couldn't swivel. It was not a swivel in my neck. It was stop, drop, and turn my whole body, like literally, like my whole body, to see somebody behind me. And I think that it's one of the most dangerous things to happen in the world, of just being out in the crowd and being around people, places, and things, and you can't really have the regular or the just the most simplest things of just swiveling your neck to see what's, so I'm so thankful. I have not been feeling dizzy, as well as, what else? Oh my God, I got so many updates for y'all. Um, the Sparkle Girls in the house, yeah, yeah, yeah. What am I auditioning for? So I've been auditioning for modeling as well as acting, doing both of them. And so I have a extensive background within modeling and just print modeling and doing, walking the runways. No matter where I go, it has always been my own runway, no matter where I'm at in life. And, so I just was like, well, let me let me dust this off and polish this a wee bit and just go for it. And so I've done a few auditions, and yeah, so stay tuned for that. I can't tell you no more details about that, but just stay tuned for that. Let me see. Okay. Okay, you said, by the way, this is my dad old phone. Okay, well, I'm glad you found technology to be able to communicate. And you, okay, you don't, wait a minute, you've been through so much, Queen, but look at God bringing you through. You know what? Honestly, I am so thankful for that comment, because you know what? This few months been real trying. It's been real trying. Like, I will say, it's been really trying, and just really, listen, it's been a few moments I was really about to give up. I'm like, you know what? I'm shoot. But in all reality, I also know when I'm just ready to give up, that's when it happens. That's when something really great happens. I also know when being in a space of uncomfortability, right? Nothing grows in a comfortable space. I do know that. Like, I know that in all sincerity. Like, nothing grows in a comfortable space. Like, okay, for instance, this couch I'm sitting on, these glasses that I have on, this phone, this technology I'm talking to you on, it actually went through pressure. You know what I mean? Like, it went through pressure to be molded and sculpted and carved and cut and mounted upon. Like, it was so many components that went into the space of creating something, right? Creating something from this or that. And this chair had to go through how many pounds of people sitting on it for it to be like, this right. It's right. It's ready for marketing. It's ready for the people. It's ready for the floor. It's ready to go in its first home. So when I'm in the most uncomfortable spaces, to be honest, like, I really thrive the best there. And it may be sad to say that, but maybe not. But I thrive the best when I'm there. When I'm when I'm in a unscrutiny space, and I'm like, shoot, like, I just I need to find my way out. Like, how? That's really when the blessings happen. That's really when I'm at my greatest, like Whitney Houston said, I didn't know my own strength, and that's really what happened. So I'm like, you know what? Let me dust this. Let me dust these cords off. let me well, so just being in that space, I'm like, you know what, let me just, I work at a place where I can get these done. And yes, I still pay my money for them. I do get discounts, but still, you know, and let me just open back up my modeling. Let me just open back up my poetry. Let me, so I had went to an open mic the other night, which was freaking bomb, by the way. And I was really there networking. I really was there networking my wellness story and how I lost the 262 pounds and the juices. And, and in that process, I've met so many great content creators, so many great models, so many great poets, so many great producers, so many great people that are like, yo, listen, us 12 in this room doing the same thing you doing. How can we all do this together? And I'm like, hey, wait a minute, you talking my language. So just being able to embrace the mic and being able to embrace the stage again, and being able to sing and being able to model and listen, like, I have been the most less stressed since being in this space of my artistry. And again, that was one of the things that helped save me. So I'm like, you know what, let me go back, and let me not even go back, let me just go refresh, and I feel great. Like, and I'm excited to try these on. Oh, look at Rachel in the house. Yeah, Rachel. Hey, Rachel. Hey, boo. Thank you so much. You said keep up the good work. It's okay to cry, to let it out. You know what's crazy? Like, when I tell you, I had some good cries, but then I just kind of like held my head high and was like, you know what? let me just let me, and I've been actually quiet lately. I've been in a quiet place. I started therapy again with another company. So once I finished my vestibular therapy, working on my physical, then I went to, it's called BetterHelp. Yo, I seen the ad on Facebook. Man, I love that app. Like, I got a therapist at my thumbs. They do worksheets with you. And they also, like, you can journal and it goes back and forth to your therapist. Like, and it's literally less than $100. And I'm not talking about no, you know how commercials be like, oh, it's less than $100. And it be like 99. $99.95. No, like, for real. And even if you can't pay for certain things, they have financial hardships and things like that. So, like, financial programs and things like that. But listen, I've been waiting for a long time. I really believe in therapy. I really believe in, the what it has done for myself, what it has done for my family, my friends, and it's okay to call on someone. It's okay to be like, listen, I'm not okay today. And I just was like, you know what? I'm not okay today. Like, hey, so she's been helping me just guide, my emotions, and guide my balance, and just help through some difficult points that may be in my life, and to be able to push through. So it's like, let me dust off my books, let me dust off my pens. Let me dust off my brushes. Let me dust off the mic. Let me dust off them shoes. Then I've been back in my shoes. Like, since having, what is it? I couldn't pronounce it right. So that's where Big V comes from. Um, it is called, oh my gosh. Thank you. You know what's crazy? I have not been in the poetry scene in so long. Actually, since I had felt homeless in 2011, that was actually the last time I actually graced an actual stage. And my poetry name is Locks of a Poet. However, I have been now under the name Queen Juicy Shake, so I am going forward with that. Even in the modeling world, acting, it's Queen Juicy Shake. So yeah, oh my gosh, wait, I lost thought. Come on, bring it back. Oh. Mm. I said all that to say, sugar bob. Anyway, and somebody said they love my earrings. Thank you so much. I got them from ATL. My homegirl. Listen, I will always plug the information. Okay. Um, but yeah, just really being in that space of finding me. And sometimes I feel like we can lose ourselves in whatever we may be going through in life, no matter if it's something we feel like we're stuck in, or we keep just going around and we say going in circles. So just, and that, shout out to Luther. Okay, so I know one of the greatest things for me is being able to self-express. And when I feel like my tongue is cut and my tongue is annihilated, it's just like, and my voice is gone, it's just like, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. So whatever talent you got, whatever gift you got, whatever skill you got, and you may have not done it in a long time, brush that shit off. It's okay. Like, for real. It's okay to pause. It's okay to reflect. And that's what I was saying. That I have been quiet lately. I've been quiet lately because I just been really finding my zen. I just been really finding my I just been really finding my space within me. And so once I do start, like, really getting back, into a poetry, like poetry. Be like poetry. So one of the poems, I'm gonna find my poetry book, but I do want to write a new one. So I will be starting to write my new poems. And but one of the poems I remember I had gotten, not stage fright, but more so lost my words, lost my train of thought. And I remember I was in this relationship a really, really, really long time ago. Like the 20-year-old was like 4, okay? And I remember we was just driving from Delaware. That's where I used to live, in Delaware as well. And we was driving from Delaware. We had this bad argument on my way to perform. And got on stage. My words went blank. And the person who I was in a relationship with at that time told me something very valuable. And it was, no matter what we're going through, don't allow your emotions to mess up whatever we may have going on financially, like money-wise, opportunities, and that was the last time I really was on stage, was in 2011, just like really gracing the stage on some, like, I can annihilate, annihilate. Analyze, anything. And my words have gotten, tongue twisted and tongue tied. But one of the poems that I couldn't remember on that moment where I walked on stage, I'll never forget. I'm short 4'9" like a leprechaun, but I really don't believe in luck. My everyday questions are, what are the stairs for? Do I even think or even give a fuck? What brings you here? What brings you to speak? Do you see any knowledge that you moan? Ooh, see, look. That's that same one. See, look, that's that same one. That's that same one. Yo, that's that same one. It got me tricked up every single time. I'm short 4'9" like a leprechaun, but I really don't believe in luck. My everyday questions are, what are the stairs for? Should I even think or even give a fuck? What brings you here? Nah. Nah, I'm not ready yet. But I'll be ready though. May, thank you so much for joining, boo. Thank you so, so very much. Make sure you come back next time. Next time I might have a rhyme for you. But yeah, so I just remember that poem, like it lost me, like it just went, and like just how it went tonight. And I always would share my story of how I used to write 100 poems a day, right? But I could never remember them. I promise you, I could never remember them. And I was the poet who could give a really great performance, stage performance, everything. But I still needed my book. I still needed my pen. So I got it around here. And so once I start really getting in that space of, I will be coming on here to share with you guys. So some new and some old ones. But let me see. I'm short for a nine like a leprechaun, but I really don't believe in love. My everyday questions are, what are the stairs for? Should I even think or even give a fuck? Let me see. Let me see. I wrote that poem because when I would travel, no matter where I would travel, like people would just stare at me. And I'm like, damn, I know I'm short and shit, but why you keep staring at me? At least if you want to stare, say hey. Say hello. I even taught our kids that. People say, just say hi. And here go Linda Marsha Keisha. Rosa. Hi. I'm short 4'9" like a leprechaun, but I really don't believe in love. My everyday questions are, what are the stairs for? Should I even think or even give a fuck? What brings you here? Do you see something that you choose to see? See these thick ass thighs, the four lining of my lips, enticing as my dimples seem to rise as you sit and talk that good shit? Or the way my chunkiness grabs you in with one switch of my hips? See, I'm real. From my mean, uncontrollable walk to the knowledge that I moan, scream, and talk. Are you even qualified to even stare my way or even to say, excuse me, miss, what's your name? Now the question still remains, what are the stairs for? And I mean, listen, I got through that because I haven't been through that in a long time. But I'm short 4'9" like a leprechaun, but I really don't believe in love. My everyday questions are, what are the stairs for? Should I even think or even give a fuck? But it was something missing right then. Because it was like a question that I had asked, like, what are the stairs for? Like, do you see something that you choose to seek? See these thick ass thighs, the full lining of my lips, enticing as my dimples seem to rise and rise as you sit and talk that good shit. All the way my chunkiness grabs you in with one switch of my hips. See, I'm real. From my mean, uncontrollable walk to the knowledge that I moan, scream, and talk. Are you even qualified to even stare my way or to even say, excuse me, miss, what's your name? Now the question still remains, what are the stairs for? Yeah, man, I can get it. I can get it again. Get out of here. Listen. But I wrote that poem again, like I said, because soon I would get, if I'm getting on a bus, if I'm walking down the street, people would stare at me. And I'm like, damn, is there something on my face? What you staring at? And I'm like, okay, I'm short, whatever. At that time, I was really chunky, okay? And, you know, it just was like, damn, what you staring at me? So that was why I appreciate you so much. That was basically why that poem had happened. I used to go to 4 poetry events. Man, I used to travel. Even when I was pregnant with Linda Marsha Keisha, okay? Linda Marsha Keisha Rosa. I was bedridden, okay? I was high-risk pregnancy. I was bedridden. Who was traveling? I didn't travel to 14 different open mics while I was pregnant. Okay, so just sharing that of no matter what you haven't gotten to in a long time, it's okay. Dust that sucker, blow that dust right off that sucker, okay? And get back into it, because there was a time when you was hot as shit. And there still is a time that you still will be hot as shit. But it also depends on your hotness and your greatness and what you are willing and willing not to do to propel forward. And I'm like, you know what? I used to do this like all the time. Like go from one event to another event, to another spot, to traveling, to putting on events, to putting on fashion shows, to being in fashion shows, to doing print modeling, to like doing like everything. Like, you know what I mean? I had art events. I used to book the talent. I used to go to different events, like different networking, like I went to the other night, and scout the talent out, and book them. I would pay them to be on these stages. I had erotica poetry nights. I would do relationship, like erotica steam events where, for you and your partner to come, y'all may be a little not spicy in the bedroom, or y'all want to spice it up. I used to do all those things, and I'm like, you know what, let me see. Let me see. So right now, I really encourage you to really go through that question of, let me see. Let me see. Let you see what you still got. Let you see what you have, been maybe neglecting, or let you see what has been needing your attention or calling for you, or let's see what you got in your bag now and how far you have come and have grown, where, you know what, maybe this is why I keep leaving money on the table. And I know for me, I'm tired of leaving money on the table, okay? I have the personality, I have the charisma, I have the tenacity, I have the dedication, I have the loyalty. Like, I literally have the look, I have everything. And I'm like, I'm tired of leaving money on the table, right? So I'm like, okay. But I also know there are management skills, and self-discipline. And I'm like, but wait, it's not like I don't have self-discipline. I actually have it. Like, I had to do it to lose this weight. Like, I got it. Let me just brush it off, you know? Oh, thank you. I really want to, I really want to, because it's a part that I'm missing in there, like, for real. So I don't know, sometime in the next few weeks I will be, like I share, coming back on and sharing some more open mic and just sharing some poetry and, just some of my writing skills. And just because you made, what made me start pushing through this, because it was like I said, I stutter. I read backwards. All of those things of my learning abilities, and those are the things sometimes that can really stop you from really not feeling at your greatest. And I just was like, I'm gonna push through this shit. Like, hold on. That's why I say to y'all, listen, if I say your name wrong, my bad. Like, so I'll sing it or I'll spell it out, because I don't ever want to, stop my own growth from learning and being able to propel forward. So I utilize what I've been through too, and it's called a peer specialist. So I have been a peer specialist professionally, where I share what I've been through in my life to help other people through their tragedies and their trauma and things that they have been through in their life. And so it's just like, all right, let me just push through this. So a lot of times y'all see my she wolf. My she wolf is more so to be like, Queen, you got this. Come on, remember the last time you said you ain't had this and you got it and you did it and you like did it effortlessly? Let's go. Hold that neck up. Hold them tits up to God. Be like, you know what I mean? Like, listen, this is where we at. So I just wanted to share that with you all. If there is something, like I said, that you have not done in a long time, you haven't been through in a while, and you like, you know what, let me see. Go through this moment of, let me see. Let me see. You draw, let me see. You a musician, you haven't picked up that guitar, or you haven't picked up that piano in a long time, or that flute. Pick it up. Pick it up. Models, if you've been modeling, you haven't modeled in a while, every single day do about like 2 hours or an hour in your shoes. And that's what I was saying. Yeah. So it's been like, I want to say about a little over a week and a half now that I have been back in my shoes, because of oh my gosh, that's what I was trying to remember the name. What is it? Vertigo. There we go. And with out of nowhere having vertigo, every single day feeling like I'm on a merry-go-round, sleeping on a merry-go-round, waking up on a merry-go-round, turning on a merry-go-round. So I was not in my shoes. I was not like, I was just really trying to just be safe as possible. So I was able to do a lot of like eye exercises. I was able to do heel toe calf exercises, calf raises. Then I had to put the band on my thighs and my legs and move back and forth. And those dang on things are really difficult to kind of get through. And I got through it. And I'm thankful. So I just wanted to really come on here for a second and share with you all what has been going on. And like I share, is Mental Health Monday, is Motivational Monday, is Modeling Monday, is Musicianal Monday, Musician Monday. All right. Is it Kex? Kex, like Lex, but with a K? Kex? Kex in the house. Kex said, it's weird how vertigo comes and then disappears suddenly. Yeah, like it was like, okay, like it was like real indifferent. It was just like one day, like I was chilling, I was cool. Next day I'm chilling, I'm cool. Next day I'm asleep. And I wake up out of dizziness like, what the hell? Who was spinning me while I was asleep? Like, it was like, literally, like, it was, maybe I shouldn't do this with it, but, like, literally, like, you know what I mean? It was like, how you just wake up, and that's what woke me up out of my sleep. Because I was straight dizzy. And it's, okay, you ever laugh so hard or fart so like big or strong or something, it shocked you. You be like, oh shit. Like, and it shocked me out of my sleep. And that's what made me go. Because I'm like, who was spinning me around in my sleep? So it scared me. You know, and then having to walk all over again and then do something so different that my mind was not, my body wasn't used to like turning my, like it wasn't a swivel. Like, I mean, I can all, you know, hey, it wasn't that. It was, hold on, wait a minute. Let me turn my whole body. It looked like I came out of The Exorcist or something. Like, I didn't like that. You know, so it was tremendous for me to go just those few months, you know, and just those little bit of months, man. Anything in this world can happen where you could be walking. Like when I was a nurse and I took care of a quadriplegic lady, and she was young. She was fairly young, um, and I'll never forget. She told me, she was like, just one day she was walking across the street and she got hit by a trolley. And when she got hit by a trolley, it took her legs off, you know. So one minute we could be fine and great and amazing, and then the next minute it's like, I need a nurse. Wait a minute. I need vestibular therapy. Wait a minute. Hold on. Like I was literally running, walking. Like I literally was walking 5K walks, okay? Running up steps, jogging up steps, jumping up. I jumped up the art museum steps, okay? Being able to be in those spaces, and then out of nowhere, it's just like, yay! Ah, that's the modeling. Anyway, okay. Well. Anyway, that was some messages that just came through. But anyway, you know, and then just out of nowhere, boom. What? What we doing? What's going on? You know, so my body was just in so many different eras of trying. I didn't know what the hell was going on. I'm like, ho, wait a minute. I got what? Come here. Tell me it in my good ear. Because when you said it in this ear, this must be the bad ear. Because I didn't hear you right. So come again, say it one more time in this one. And she was like, it's called vertigo. You have what? Who the hell is her? Like, what's she doing in me? What she want? What she come for? Because she got to get out of here. And that was my one thing that I wanted through vestibular therapy, where I kept telling and he's a great therapist, by the way. And, like, I really was telling him, like, I need to get back to walking. Like, I need to get back to running. I need to get back to jogging. I need to, like, I wear shoes. Like, what do you mean? You know how long it took me to be from flats to heels? Be the women in the room from flats to heels? What? No, that's why I was so thankful when I lost that weight and was able to get in some heels and see my ankles and not cankles and cross my legs. What? And I'm going backwards? Oh no, what we gotta do? What we gotta do? And I was like, listen, I need to get back to my squats. I used to do literally like 50 to 75 to like 2 squats in one day. Like, come on, 200 squats in one day. Like, come on, come on, come on. And last week was my last week, and he was like, "You haven't felt dizzy?" No, I haven't. Matter of fact, therapist, by the way, I've been in my shoes. I was able to run with our daughter across the street. I was able to run down the street a block, not feel dizzy. I was able to walk longer distances than what I was. Like, I would walk, like, what? Let me get angry. I'm out. Pew! Let me be excited and happy. Pew! And walking saved my life. Losing my weight saved my life. Why am I going backwards? What's going on? And so to be able to feel some modeling material and to be able to get back in my shoes and be able to go on these casting calls and these auditions and be able to, like, yo, like, I'm about to embrace this mic. Like, what's up? me. So, again, whatever you have coming in your life, whatever you may have forgotten about in your life, don't forget about those things. I don't care what you're going through. Don't forget about those things. Pick those things up. Those things matter when life is going through the chaotic points in your life, which is all the time, right? We're always going through something. We're always getting through something, going through something, going towards something, coming from something. We're always a moving vehicle, a moving entity. Why I needed to know these things, I needed to do it. I needed to feel my space again. And when I tell you, I am forever grateful. I am forever grateful. My percentage is really, really getting low on my battery, so I'm not going to be on here too much longer. But I just really, like I said, I wanted to do this unbagging with you all because I felt like, again, this is where I come to first, and I absolutely love the vibes you give me, the energy you give me, because it allows me to open up and really be myself and be able to give it back to you authentically and be able to give you some great content. So we do have a few. I listen. All right, so I am. I'm gonna. I am. I'm trying to tell you. Like, y'all gonna have to see it. Y'all gonna have to wait. I will announce when I am gonna do it. And the only reason why I say that is because I just want to make sure, like, it takes me a long time getting into clothes, getting out of clothes, seeing. Listen, the other day when I did the audition, I went through 5 pairs of clothes. Okay, just 5. Just 5. Okay, and that was an easy day. Um, when I was in Atlanta, and I literally would go from working as a restaurant host, packing my suitcase, going from Atlanta to Philadelphia, coming from Philadelphia to model shoots in Atlanta, getting off the plane, going to where I was staying at, and going to pick up the car, going to go drive to these auditions. So it was a lot, really, just in that time frame of what most people don't know. Even if you look at, like, people like Will Smith, Jill Scott, Erica, people like literally that do this all the time, it literally goes so fast. Like, when I say 1 minute you could be in one state and the next minute you in another state, and then you got people pulling your arms. Like, when we would do the fashion show, you got people tugging your clothes, you got people in your hair, you got people all over you, you got people around you, you got people following you, you got people, you got to be the one up next, and you got to be on cue. So within those spaces, it still take a lot to just really get into that space. What's his name? Come on. Mrs. Doubtfire. Come on. Robin Williams. They shared, and they meaning the media, had shared how it took him a lot to be in character, and then when he was in character or out of character, it was hard for him to break out of character. Sometimes even acting for a long time, it really messes with your mind because you're in now another space, and you got to actually become this person in order to really have it believable on screen. And you really, like, the whole time when we was in the audition, they would do breakout rooms. In this audition today, they did like breakout rooms in the Zoom. So it was like you seen everybody, you seen all the people auditioning, and you seen some that just was sitting there. They gave you the script. You seen some just was sitting there waiting for their turn. And everybody got the script today. It's like no one was able to prepare for it. And as I'm on mute waiting for my turn, they went from 67 to 65 to 64 to 54, and I'm like, oh shoot! And then they cue for you to come next. But mind you, the whole time I'm waiting, I'm doing my script. I'm like, oh, this is done. And you have to be prepared for those things, So, um, with anything, you can be prepared and be great at it. Let me say that with anything, you could be prepared and be great at it. So that whole time, I just was not wasting my time. I was sitting there, in queue, and like, because my time is about to come up. And when my time comes up, will I be ready? So again, what they say, when you stay ready, you never got to get ready. And I'm like, you know what? I like that, Sam. So, I am going to come on here and share with you guys once I get the fit and everything together and just see it and all of that. It's a whole space for me, Like Erykah Badu said, I'm sensitive about my shit, So the same here. I'm very sensitive about my shit and my crafting, my artistry, So everything goes into play. I put myself all the way in it. And let me tell you something. If you don't put yourself all the way in something, there's no need for you to be there. Let me just say that. People, places, and things. My all goes into what I love. My all goes into, what I'm producing. And so it's just like, yeah, I'm excited. I am. I'm so excited. I know. Let me, yeah. So I'm gonna wait for this. No matter how much I really want to do this, I'm gonna wait for this because I want to make sure, um, that I got to write everything that I need to be able to, because this is, like I said, it's an energy thing. It is. I gotta sit with this. I was gonna wait to do this tomorrow, but I really could not wait. I could not sit here and just wait and wait and wait. So as I get it together, I am gonna come on here and share with you guys more. And coming up, we also have our A cousin, author Phoenix Ward. All right, let me see if I can get this real quick because it was holding up everything for me. Let me see. Yeah, I gave my, there we go. So this is one of the authors that I had the opportunity to interview and share his story. And this is so beautiful. He said to Queen, thank you. Glad to be an official A cousin. And I got a bookmarker that go with it. I got a t-shirt. I got some key rings. So as I'm in my space, I'm still learning how to congratulate and share the platform and help other artists be in their spaces as well. Because listen, it's not easy being in either of the spots, okay? So, this is his very, very first book. You can see this book and order your book on Amazon.com. It is called Sins of the Fire. And I mean, it's illustrated by Raven Tolkum, Tolkum. So this is really, really a great book, and he's a poet as well, an artist, and now an author. So I just, like I shared, always wanted to share this platform. It's about me, but really it's not. It's really about you all. That's where the whole show actually originated from, just sharing people's journeys along their ways, and I wanted to be one of the ones that share the platform, because I know how it is to be seen and to get the recognition and not be seen and not get the recognition and spend all your money into products and merch and for no one to ever see them or for no one to ever know how really great and valuable you are, and just needing that team, that street team, or that support system, or great people along the journey be like, and not for validation, more so of confirmation. Okay, so just being in those spaces, it helps out a lot. It helps out if you are a singer and or a spoken word artist or a poet, or even if you a seamstress, you sew, a hairstylist, and for people to actually try your products and see your products and get the good and the not good of your products, or how to make it better. So just like the juices, the shakes, the sauces, the t-shirts, the hoodies, the podcast, everything we got going on, it's still always a damn, do these people know? So that's why I'm like, what, let me just get on here for a minute and just share with you all. So I am about to finish working on this video because I have to finish editing, and with that process, that's a tedious process because right now I don't know. So just being in that space. So I just wanted to come on here. Mental Health Monday, Motivational Monday, Model Monday, Musician Monday, or Musicianal Monday, Musical Monday. And just share that space of love and energy and light. And I'm so thankful that I feel a lot better. Then I had like 2 weeks of laryngitis. Like, I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right, but honey, the one that you can't talk. Oh, honey. How about being a customer service consultant and being a podcast host and being a singer and having to motion and answer phones and all of that stuff with no vocals? What? So lately, I have been a bit quiet. Oh, I miss you too, Shmooka Pops. Oh my gosh, I can't wait to play your video. This is one of our other A cousins, and she's now a sister. She's actually a sister now. All right, Shamaya. Thank you for being a friend. Dun, 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 dun. Thank you for being a friend. So she makes great cakes, and she is in culinary school for baking, so she has her own baking company as well. She also had graced the stage and the mic as well with us here on the A Corner with our A cousins. And so she made a chocolate cake for Linda Marsha Keisha Rosa. And, so we're sharing in the Yummy, Yuckmo restaurant eatery reviews. So you'll be able to share that as well. And so, yeah, like I just wanted to share really where I've been. So I've been just really working on a lot of behind the scenes things. And y'all know, still working at, how may I take your order? Okay, as a customer service consultant, because that's what also helps the lights stay on, okay, or keep a roof over a queen head. And so I just wanted to share those things. I just also put out a new acapella album called Human Jazz Box as well. And I am working on a few more songs, and now working with some great artists and doing some great things. So it's just been many spaces that I've been in, as well as still doing juices and shakes. And so I'm actually about to go do some juices shortly. The pink taffy and the berry bougie tea. So that's what I have to make next. And yeah, so I'm doing any and everything that I need to do to, for one, stay sane, two, to stay in a grateful space and a humbling space, and three, to make this money, okay? So listen, I always share. Make sure you subscribe, click that notification button, because if you have not known about content creator, listen, you got to do a lot of flying and sliding through these microphones and video cameras, okay, to actually be seen through YouTube. But it can happen, and to, be seen on the big screens and things like that. So a lot of people, trump the idea of content creating and food reviews and things like that, but that's what works as well. You know, you gotta do what you gotta do. If not, I gotta put my big toe out here now, okay? Okay? And the queen not trying to water. So yeah, thank you so much for being here. Thank you for supporting the channel. Make sure you share this. And I don't know. That's really it. I just wanted to come to you guys first and share the cocoberry.com. All right, you can go on cocoberry.com and see what they got going on. But these are the joggers. So this is the yeah. Ooh, thank you for following. I see you. Ooh, my phone about to hang up. Ooh. So these are the Cocoa Berry joggers. This is the Cocoa Berry joggers Dusty Green. We have the Cocoa Berry crop scuba Dusty Green. All right, so this is a crop top. As well as we have the Cocoa Berry ivory joggers. And then we have the Cocoa Berry crop scuba ivory. All right, so this is the brand. So I just wanted to share this with you guys. Ooh. All right, and this is the brand that I'll be modeling their clothing line as a brand ambassador. So let's see. All right, so stay tuned for more. And like I said, if you have not clicked that notification button, if you have not subscribed, I don't know what you're waiting for, but if you won't, somebody else will. Thank you. I love you to pieces, everyone. Thank you so much for joining. Pogreedy, I love you, babe. I say, all right. Oh, Linda Marsha Keisha, girl. Stay tuned. Thank you so much for joining the QJS show, formerly known as the Queen Juicy Shake Show. And you know, where we're always, 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 always discovering and rediscovering a personal connection to oneself and others are encouraged, inspired, and motivated on a daily and or weekly. As we love to say here at number 4, freshblend.irish, get green, get going. Peace, love, and always, you know what I'm saying? I say, yes, the juices. Thank you so much. I love you guys to pieces. www.number4.studio if you want to order some juices, shakes, if you want to order a hoodie. All right, we got those Pogreedy hoodies. Also, if you want to, you know, I just work here. You know, remember, we all just working somewhere until we arrive to our destination within our purpose. I love you guys. I'm so excited. You better push that subscribe button and don't hide it. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. All right, good night, guys. Love you. Yay.